All right, welcome. So, my name is Josh Fulton, and I'm an associate professor of history at Moraine Valley Community College. So, this is History 101. It's a fully online class. We have no set meetings, no set times that you have to be online for. And the purpose of this particular video is just kind of an orientation for you for how to think about the class, how to prioritize your time, and how to structure yourself in order to be really successful. So let's, kind of get into that. So first things first, the syllabus. So what you want to do is make sure that you go over the syllabus and you go over the course schedule of what you need to complete. Online asynchronous courses are very independent oriented, and that's okay. That's really kind of what college is all about anyway, right? College is all about teaching yourself kind of how to learn on your own, right? That's a big thing. It's true, when I did my undergrad, it's true for folks, sort of nationwide. So what you want to do is you want to get a sense each week. So at the back of the syllabus, there'll be the course schedule. Each week, what you need to do, right? So we'll have readings and you'll have different assignments that'll need to be completed. And the other thing is you'll see under each week in the syllabus and the course schedule, every specific due date and due time of when you would need to have something completed by. That you need to focus yourself in on, all right? Second thing, how to understand how things are put together in the class, all right? So first thing, Canvas allows you to, as an instructor, to put things together in what are called modules or pages. And what you usually want to do is see whether your professor is into modules or they're into pages. And I'm into pages. So when you go to our Unit 1 main page, right? So you want to go to Pages, main page, or home page, and it'll say Unit 1. It'll have like a picture of something. What it'll do there is it'll have every week all the materials you need for the week, all the links you need to click on, stuff like that, any assignments that you have. It'll have an explanation from me of the big takeaways for the week, and then it'll have all the content. If we're going to have PowerPoints that week, it'll have PowerPoints. If it's going to have mini lectures, it'll have mini lectures, right? That kind of thing. That's your base. That's where you want to go to, is that main page. From there are other places to go in Canvas, right? So there's an assignments tab that you can go to where you'll see the open assignments and you can complete them. You'll see a files tab, which will have different assignment handouts as well as the syllabus document will be there too. And you'll also see a number of other tabs as well. So discussions, right, and this kind of thing. But again, orient yourself around the main page, right? And you'll be fine. Due dates. That would be something else for us to key in on, right? So Canvas, when an instructor sets up an assignment, is only allowing us to pick one due date for something. So if an instructor, say myself, wants to have folks submit an assignment in two parts, right? So like part 1 is due on Wednesday, part 2 is due on Friday. You can only pick one due date, right, as an instructor. So what you as a student have to be focused on is Canvas may say one thing, but what does the instructor in the syllabus and in the instructions say? For example, commonly, most discussion forums that you will complete for this class will have an initial due date of Wednesday for your first post and a Friday for your follow-up posts, okay? Weekly materials. This would be something to also kind of keep in mind. Commonly when it comes to history is very much about context and about sources. So commonly, your assignment week to week is to do your readings and to watch mini lectures if they're available. But again, to do your readings, read your textbook, any additional books that we're looking at, any primary sources that we're looking at. Because textbooks, although they're important, they're only one source. And it's important for us to be able to incorporate and bring in additional sources to be able to think more holistically about a topic. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love, sort of history books as much as the next person. But, right, textbooks can sometimes be a little bland, right? And they don't always get to everything. I think we all can agree. And so some primary sources that might be a little more interactive or a little more interesting are also a good way to, kind of add to things, add some depth, break things up. So, again, commonly you're going to have a class for this that is broken down into units, broken down into individual weeks. You'll have things that you need to complete each week. You'll have assignments and readings to complete each week as well. Do your readings, look at the mini lectures if they're available, look at the PowerPoints, reach out and ask questions, okay? And I'm happy to answer them. Again, please let me know if you have any questions or concerns. I'm more than happy to answer them, and I want you all to be successful in the class. My email is on the first page of your syllabus document, so please feel free to use it. I'm more than happy to engage in dialogue with all of you, as I know that especially when it comes to an online class, being able to engage with the instructor is important. Separately, one final thing to say. When it comes to the mini lectures, look, I know that if I was a social media director, I'd probably get fired for kind of how I orient this and my sight lines and the angles and everything else. I know that it's not perfect. My goal really is just to kind of get information out to y'all and get content out to y'all. So my apologies for that. Thank you, and I honestly wish you all the best of luck this semester, not only in my class, but at Moraine. If you have questions about my class, about other history classes, or about Moraine in general, my door is always open, truly.